First place gets flown all the California VidCon, and you can bring a mate with you. Congratulations, Joey.
Hi, I'm Joey. Well, Joseph, but the guys call me Joey. California was insane. I went on this trip thinking that I'd go somewhere I'd never been, come back and go back to my life like nothing ever happened. You know, just say, yeah, it was cool, great weather, and move on. Yeah, that didn't happen. What started as a silly attempt at a competition ended in this cliche line. It changed my life. I really mean that. I'm not saying it because it sounds cool, but that came with a price. This is a sad truth about Hayden Pedersen. All right, I have to bring you up to speed. Try to keep up. Here we go. I touched base with Hayden for the first time. He gave me the date, spoke with Silvio from Epidemic Sound to get the travel in order, hit up my cousin and best friend to have them fight to the death on who would go with me. Not really, my cousin ended up going with me. No death involved. Saw each other for the first time in months, grabbed our bags, talked about the weather for like 30 minutes.
Outside.
Stood in line for about an hour and a half, and finally we got our rental car. A nice rental car. Yeah, no, not really. We just got a Kia. Just a Kia. The convertible was too expensive. Did some quick convenient sightseeing, ate some hot dogs, got lost in a mall until we figured out the mall had a GPS built into it. Checked into our hotel for the first time ever.
Hey, yo! Bro, and your camera's here already, bro.
Dog, you're not supposed to say that.
Woke up the next morning, went to VidCon, saw Lamont in line, cut the line, got stared down by the people we cut, caught up with Lamont, decided to prank the boys as if I was some crazy fanboy.
Dude, I totally know you guys. Subscribe to you guys. It's on YouTube, right? Yo, I'm Joseph. Hey, what's your name? Dude, you have? How many you have? We don't have time.
I don't actually speak English, it's a funny thing.
Yo no sé cómo leer ese idioma. Dude, I'm just messing with you guys, man. I'm Joseph, man. I was actually the one that run the re-roll challenge. It was just in a bit that we did. We ran into each other. Yeah, dude.
When he meets someone, he immediately forgets someone. So this is, I'm Hayden, right? Hi, what's your name?
Hey, Joseph. Yeah.
Oh, you're that Joseph. Oh.
This is why I thought you were a different person. Because your color grade makes you look more tan, so I thought you were like...
color grade though.
Okay, back to it. Stuck 6 full-grown men into a car. Played basketball with some cool people. Prince Ia, the Ireland boys, Marcus Sharp, just to name a few. We won. Twice. Ignore the airball. Went to one of many after parties. I'll be honest, I didn't record much, so put this montage together to make it seem like I did. You're welcome. Okay, that's it. If you want to see the rest of it, I did a whole video on it. Click on the right hand corner. Moving on. Made some new friends. Swam with some new friends. Did magic with some new friends. Was judged by some new friends.
Too late.
What are you judging me on, bro?
You have 5 or 6 or 7 pairs of shoes over there.
Is that not normal?
All the fresh judgment. No, it's way too many. You get one.
Made some stories with some new friends. Didn't go make a new friend because the line was too long. Did some photo shoots with some new friends. Took a couple of bangers. Snapchatted with some new friends, watched a movie with some new friends, found out that Mike, Liam, and Lamont are some wusses when it comes to scary movies, almost saw a new friend fall off the edge of a building, met my doppelganger who can cook like a boss apparently, took a selfie in Hayden's bathroom, hit on a pretty girl with the excuse that it was purely for professional photography reasons. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, who cares, let's move on. Visited the place where they filmed the Dark Knight tunnel scene, visited the last bookstore, took a couple of bangers. Rode in a McLaren, figured out that Hayden can bench more than I can. Hayden jumped into a pile of balls. Like a loser. Okay, I'm a loser too, cause I jumped in there too.
Hanging out with the balls, you know?
Took a couple of bangers. Did yoga for the first time ever. Was asked by Epidemic Sound to record a dance video for them. If you want to see how I made this in less than 90 minutes, click in the right hand corner. Maybe it's out, maybe it's not. I'm not sure. Go check. Took a couple of I'm sorry. We actually took a lot of bangers. Now that that's out of the way, this is where the sad truth begins to break down. I hung out with the boys and Hayden every day. Don't get me wrong, I met a lot of cool people, and for the most part, I had really good experiences with all of them. But these guys were different. I can't hold it back anymore, and I need to tell you the truth about these guys. Lamont was a chill guy that was mostly quiet, but always engaged. He may be quiet, but you know deep down that he will always be there for you. Liam was the guy who drew me into the group from the beginning. He had this crazy skill to see exactly how someone was feeling that you couldn't hide it. He's definitely the friend you wish you had. And he has a sick 35mm lens. Next, you probably know him as North Borders with the sick photography skills, right? But I know him by a different name. This is Mike. He's the protector and provider. He's the one who makes decisions when no one else wants to. His eye for photography is out of this world. In short, he's the big brother you've always wanted. Finally, we get to the Hayden Pedersen. If you thought that he is the way that he is in videos, well, you are completely wrong. He's even more down to earth in person. He is one of the most humble people I have ever met, and with a drive that I haven't seen in a long time. His personality has this gravitational pull that just doesn't let you go. You know him as Hayden Pedersen, but I know him as just Hayden. He is the childhood friend you've known for forever, but haven't met him yet. Now I know what you're thinking, Joseph, this sounds all positive. Why is this the sad truth? Because at the end of this trip, these guys stopped being YouTubers and became my friends. And it's always sad to say goodbye to friends. That's the truth. Those are the boys. And don't tell them, but I already miss those guys. That is it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, guys. Feel free to subscribe all to my boy North Borders, 7th Era, and then you got Lamont. Lamont, what's your channel? Just Lamont Fan. Just Lamont Fan. And then
subscribe to him as well.
Oh,
if you haven't subscribed to him, what are you doing?